Ohio. Bydgoszcz, the city in Poland, the administrative center of the Kujawsko-Pomorskie Voivodeship. Residence of the Kujawsko-Pomorze Voivode and head of the Bydgoszcz County. As of 2019, 348,190 people lived in Bydgoszcz. In the Middle Ages, the border city. Originally Bydgoszcz was the fishing settlement under the name Bydgoszcz. The city became a citadel for trade routes across Vistula. The city was occupied by Knights of the Teutonic Order in 1331, 1337, and later Casimir III Polski, who granted to the city the municipal rights on April 19, 1346. After that, to the city inflow of Jews began. In the 15th, 16th centuries, Bydgoszcz was the essential place of trade of grain. In the 16th century, thanks to trade in grain and salt, the city becomes one of the largest in Poland. In 1657 in Bydgoszcz the Williowsko-Bydgoszcki Treatise was signed. After the first section of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth of Poland, Bydgoszcz appeared under the power of Prussia in 1772, and since 1871 under the influence of the unified Germany. In 1773 construction of Bydgoszcz Canal connecting the Brda and Notets rivers began. Since 1815 I was a part of the Grand Duchy Poznan. In the 19th century the railroad which connected Bydgoszcz to the Saw, Gdansk, Torun and Norykla is constructed. Considerable part of the history Bydgoszcz was under the German domination. During World War II was in the Gdansk province of the Western Prussia. After release by the Soviet Union and I-5. Stalin's decision, this territory departed to Poland, and Bydgoszcz became the capital of Pomor, and is later than the Bydgoszcz Voivodeship of Poland. In 1973 the nearby city of Fordon was a part of the city. In 1980-1981 the Bydgoszcz Professional Center of Solidarity led by January Rulewski was one of the most active in Poland. In March 1981 in Bydgoszcz there was a large collision which developed into a national political crisis and a general strike. The city is the capital of the Kujawsko-Pomorskie Voivodeship since 1999, before this time the center of the Bydgoszcz Voivodeship. 1947-1998. Bydgoszcz is located in northern Poland, on coast of the Brda and Vistula rivers. Average annual temperature during 1945-1994 was 8.4 C. Warmest month July, with an average temperature of 19.0 C, is the coldest January. 1.9 C. Absolute temperature records in the city. 26.9 C. On February 1, 1956. 38.0 C. On July 31, 1994. Winds from the west. 18%. And the southwest. 15%. Dominate. 24% of time in the city are observed windless weather. That the location of the city in the valley surrounded with the woods is result. The average annual amount of precipitation during 1945-1994 was 512 mm, and in 1993-2002, 533 mm, annually varying from 269 mm. In 1989, up to 719 mm. in 1912. Sunny days in the region of Bydgoszcz 1509 hours and more that there is more average over the country, especially in spring months. March-May. The population of 352,313 people. The 2017 8th largest city in Poland. Economy. Bydgoszcz, one of the most dynamically developing cities of the country, the large economic center is known for the fast development of the service sector, especially financial. In Bydgoszcz over 20 banks, commodity exchanges, the insurance and leasing companies, broker houses work. There are numerous fairs including international. Industry. Large industrial center. It has long since developed the food, metalworking, woodworking, tanning, ceramic industries. Development was gained mechanical engineering, electrotechnical, machine tool constructing, exact mechanics, production of the equipment for chemical, cement, etc. Industries. Chemical industry, including the industry of organic synthesis, by production of refrigerators, bicycles, car building, transport mechanical engineering, is presented by the Pasa Company. Culture. In the city of Bydgoszcz, opera, musical and cinema festivals are held. There is the known concert hall, an opera theater. Sites. Old synagogue in Bydgoszcz, the 18th century. Architectural monuments near the Bydgoszcz River and the Old City. A late Gothic parish church with a wonderworking icon of the Virgin with a rose, the former granary with a wooden frame design of 18th, 19th centuries, a church in the mixed style of a Gothic style and the Renaissance. Waters of the Bydgoszcz and Notetsy River connect Bydgoszcz Canal to the remained old equipment. The authorities make the petition for entering of this monument of engineering art of the 18th century in the list of heritage of UNESCO. Monument to Casimir Veliky. The statue, Arcturus, is an informal symbol of the city since the beginning of the 20th century. Copies of a statue are located in a number of the cities of Germany. Museums. The Museum of Local Law of Leon Wyczółkowski is the municipal museum. Except a big collection of works of Leon Wyczółkowski, also has a constant exposition of works of art. Theaters. The opera is new in Bydgoszcz. The Polish Theatre of Jerome Konecki, despite the name, theatre offers a wide variety of statements. Once a year in fall, in Theatre the Prapremier Festival. Festival Prapremier is held. The most known Polish theatres are brought to Bydgoszcz by the last prime ministers. The new opera is created in 1956. Since 1974 is located over the Bydgoszcz River in specially built building having the form of 3 cylinders which became the cultural hallmark of the city. Classical music. The Pomer Philharmonic Hall of I.J. Bydgoszcz, thanks to perfectly developed acoustic qualities of the main concert hall, is one of the best concert halls for execution of classical music in Europe. Popular music. Concerts of popular music in Bydgoszcz are usually held in the Pomer Philharmonic Hall, Lutnik. Ziewisch. And at Stadium of Polonium. Transport. It is located at the beginning of Ship Bydgoszcz Canal. There is in the place of Bydgoszcz of important railway lines also a highway, the Bydgoszcz main station, one of the largest in Poland. Has the developed network of bus and tram routes. Education. Bydgoszcz is the location of the University of Kazimierz Wielki, the University of Technology and Natural Sciences of January and Andrzej Sniadecki, Academy of Music of Felix Nowowiejski, and Medical College of the University of Nicolaus Copernicus. In the city also branches of other state educational institutions work. The Center of the Higher Education of the Economic University in Poznan, Office of Theological Faculty of the University of Adam Mickiewicz in Poznan, and also the highest seminary in Bydgoszcz. The highest missionary seminary of the spiritual community of the Holy Spirit in Bydgoszcz, and University of Tourism and Culture. International Academy of Sciences of San Marino. The main state educational institutions in Bydgoszcz. Kazimierz Wielki's University in Bydgoszcz, Copernicanum in Bydgoszcz, Institute of Mechanics and Applied Informatics. Kazimierz Wielki's University, Institute of Mathematics. Academy of Music of Felix Nowowiejski. Main building. University of Technology and Natural Sciences of January and Andrzej Sniadecki. Pharmaceutical Faculty of Medical College of the University of Nicolaus Copernicus. The highest seminary. The highest missionary seminary of the spiritual community of the Holy Spirit. Private educational institutions. Higher School of Economics. Pławko-Pomorski Higher School. The Higher School of Banking in Torun Faculty of Finance and Management. The Higher School of the Environment. Bydgoszcz Higher School. The Higher School of Sciences about Health. The Higher School of Informatics in Lodz. Humanitarian and Economic Academy in Lodz. The Higher School of Management and Banking in Poznan. Main private educational institutions. Pławko-Pomorski Higher School. Higher School of Economics. Bydgoszcz Higher School. The Higher School of Sciences about Health. The Higher School of Banking in Torun Faculty of Finance and Management. The Higher School of Informatics in Lodz. Bydgoszcz from height of bird's flight. Sport. Football Club Zawisza Bydgoszcz. Women's Bydgoszcz Volleyball Team. Speedway Club of Polonius Bydgoszcz. In 1929 there took place the Rowing European Championship. In 2010 there took place the World Cup in cross country. The World Cup in cross country of 2013 also took place. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.